Good day, good people. So in the early morning hours of December 26th, after a short time in hospice, Mike L., who is one of my surrogate dads, he really has been a dad to me in these last 10 years that I've known him, passed away. And Mike shows up in Trauma and the 12 Steps, the revised and expanded edition, because I did meet Mike in the rooms of 12-step recovery. His recovery was something that I admired very, very much, especially because he identified as an atheist. And a lot of people will write off 12-step programming saying it's just not appropriate for atheists, and people who don't believe in God just don't have a home or don't fit in well in 12-step recovery. And so I asked Mike if he'd be willing to share a little bit of his experience in chapter 12, one of the new chapters in the 2020 version of Trauma and the 12 Steps. And so in honor of Mike, I'd like to share some of his wisdom with those of you here who follow my work online. So why do I include atheists and agnostics in a chapter on spiritual diversity? Because treating people who do not believe in God with dignity is a trauma-informed issue. Although some atheists or agnostics do not like or use the word spiritual, for many atheists, it is possible to be spiritual without believing in God. Mike L., the husband of my sponsor Shintan, knew that he was an atheist at the age of 7. For Mike, being spiritual means being moral, considerate, good to your fellow man, and living an upright life. I've heard similar beliefs from other atheists and agnostics in my life. They believe that their power comes from within, yet can still draw inspiration and joy from the love and happiness of a group that surrounds them. For Mike, following the Big Book suggestion, we cease fighting everything and everyone, has been key for him to be able to work the steps and translate the God language of the program into something more neutral for him. He does not begrudge people their beliefs and often sponsors men who believe in God. Mike shares that some aspects of meetings can bother him. For instance, when chairpersons ask for prayers from the podium, he believes that this was not intended to be part of the meetings, but that Christian influences on meetings were bound to happen. For Mike, who has been in recovery for over 30 years, having a sponsor who couldn't care less if he believed in God or not was very helpful to him. There's a great lesson to be learned here if you are a sponsor or a professional. Let people be who they are and let people believe what they will or won't believe. Thank you, Mike.